The oceans hide more secrets than we can imagine. Some sea creatures were thought lost forever, only to return from the depths of extinction. Today, discover the miraculous stories of aquatic animals who made it back against all odds. Subscribe for more incredible wildlife stories you won't believe. Vanished beneath the waves, but not gone forever. Meet the ocean's ultimate survivors. Coelacanth, the living fossil fish. The coelacanth is one of the most remarkable rediscoveries in science. Thought to have gone extinct 66 million years ago with the dinosaurs, this ancient fish was only known from fossil records. That changed in 1938 when a living specimen was unexpectedly caught off the coast of South Africa. Coelacanths are unique due to their lobed fins, which are believed to resemble the early evolution of limbs. They can grow up to 6 feet long and live for over 60 years, inhabiting deep ocean waters where few other species thrive. Their discovery challenged existing theories about extinction and evolution, highlighting how little we truly know about deep-sea ecosystems. Today, coelacanths are extremely rare and classified as critically endangered. Their populations are primarily found near the Canary Islands and parts of Indonesia. Deep-sea trawling and habitat disturbance remain significant threats to their survival. The coelacanth's return was a major event for science, reminding researchers that Earth's oceans still conceal many mysteries. Arakan, the ancient river giant. The Arakan is one of the largest freshwater fish in the world, native to the Amazon basin in South America. Growing up to 15 feet in length and weighing over 200 kilograms, it has been around for millions of years, relatively unchanged. For a long time, overfishing and habitat loss had driven the Arakan to the brink of extinction. Many scientists feared it was functionally extinct in several parts of its range. However, new conservation efforts and restrictions on fishing practices have allowed this ancient fish to make a gradual comeback in parts of the Amazon. Arakan are air breathers, surfacing every 10 to 20 minutes to gulp air. This unique adaptation allows them to survive in oxygen-poor waters where few other large fish can live. Their scales are extremely tough, providing protection against predators, and their diet consists mainly of fish and small land animals that wander too close to the water's edge. Efforts to manage sustainable fishing reserves and enforce seasonal hunting bans have shown positive results. Local communities are now involved in monitoring and protecting Arakan populations, helping to ensure their survival. The resurgence of the Arakan highlights the importance of community-based conservation and responsible management of natural resources. It also demonstrates that even large, heavily hunted species can recover when given adequate protection and time. Australian flatback turtle, silent return of an ancient mariner. The Australian flatback turtle is a species endemic to the coastal waters of Australia. Unlike other sea turtles, the flatback does not undertake long oceanic migrations and remains relatively close to shore throughout its life. Once threatened by coastal development, beach destruction, and accidental capture in fishing nets, the flatback turtle population saw significant decline. Conservation efforts, including the protection of key nesting beaches and regulation of fisheries, have helped stabilize their numbers in recent decades. Flatback turtles are named for their smooth, flat shells and can reach up to 90 kilograms in weight. They primarily nest on northern Australian beaches and forage in shallow coastal waters. While not yet fully recovered, the flatback's situation has improved considerably, illustrating the effectiveness of localized conservation efforts. Continued protection of their habitat and reduction of marine pollution are essential to securing the species' long-term survival. The Australian flatback turtle remains a critical example of how proactive management can help a vulnerable species recover from the brink of extinction. Arakan forest turtle, the swamp ghost returns. The Arakan forest turtle was believed extinct until its rediscovery in 1994 in western Myanmar. Known only through fossil specimens, it was assumed to have disappeared long ago. The live discovery surprised scientists and led to renewed interest in its conservation. The Arakan forest turtle inhabits lowland forests and freshwater swamps. It is a small, reclusive species that relies heavily on undisturbed, humid environments to survive. Its cryptic nature likely contributed to its long absence from scientific records. Today, the species remains critically endangered, with a population estimated at fewer than a few hundred individuals. Conservationists are working to protect remaining habitats and establish captive breeding programs to prevent its extinction. The rediscovery of the Arakan forest turtle emphasizes the importance of exploring lesser-known regions and protecting remote ecosystems, where unique species may still persist despite environmental pressures. New Zealand storm petrel, ghost bird over the ocean. The New Zealand storm petrel was thought extinct since the mid-19th century, with no confirmed sightings for over 150 years. It was presumed lost until 2003, when birdwatchers off the coast of New Zealand observed live individuals. Subsequent studies confirmed breeding populations on predator-free islands, leading to intense conservation focus on protecting these fragile seabirds. The New Zealand storm petrel is a small, agile bird that relies on coastal environments and open seas for survival. Conservation efforts have centered around habitat protection and biosecurity measures to prevent the introduction of predators such as rats and cats, which devastated other island bird populations. Although still critically endangered, the New Zealand storm petrel represents a successful example of rediscovery and ongoing conservation action. Its survival story encourages continuous monitoring of remote ecosystems where other, lost, species might also endure. Nature continues to surprise researchers with species once thought extinct returning to view. The coelacanth, flatback turtle, Arakan forest turtle, and New Zealand storm petrel are all reminders that exploration and conservation are essential. Subscribe to the channel for more stories about rare species, incredible comebacks, and nature's hidden wonders.